You know, whenever the conversation turns to AI in the workplace, it almost always lands on one thing: fear, right? Is some robot, some algorithm going to take my job? But today, we're going to flip that script entirely and look at a different and honestly a way more powerful way of thinking about how AI is actually changing the game for businesses.
Okay, let's just rip the Band-Aid off right away with this quote from the Alexander Group. They're a top-tier sales consultancy, and they put it so clearly. AI is an accelerant, not a replacement. And that one simple idea that AI is here to augment, not to wipe us out, that's the key to understanding everything we're about to talk about.
So that's the big question, isn't it? If the whole doomsday scenario is, off the table for now, what's AI's real job inside a company? What does it even mean to be an accelerant? I think the best way to picture it is like this. AI is your new co-pilot. Seriously, it's not trying to kick you out of the pilot's seat. It's there to handle the complex systems, to navigate the boring, routine parts of the flight, so that you can focus on the stuff that really matters, the critical, in-the-moment decisions. And the tech that's making this all possible? Well, we call them AI agents. And if you look at the definition, the key word here is specialized. These aren't some all-knowing sci-fi robots. They are super specific tools, almost like having a digital specialist on your team who is an absolute genius at one particular task. All right, so where are these co-pilots actually showing up in the real world? Let's start with a place we've all experienced: customer engagement.
So why is AI even a thing here? Well, this number from Forrester tells you everything you need to know. A massive 79% of us, as customers, would actually rather solve our own problems than talk to a person. We want fast, easy, self-service options, and that's a perfect job for AI.
And AI just nails it. It's available 24/7, gives instant answers, and never has a bad day. But here's the most important part, the real takeaway. This doesn't get rid of human agents. No, it makes them more valuable by freeing them up to tackle the really messy, complex problems that absolutely need a creative human brain.
And the impact can be, well, just insane. Just look at the German railway company, Deutsche Bahn. They used AI to take their customer response time from a full 24 hours all the way down to less than 5 minutes. I mean, think about that. That's not just an improvement, it's a total revolution in customer experience. Okay, so let's jump over to another part of the business and see how this co-pilot idea plays out. This time, we're supercharging the teams that drive growth: sales and marketing.
Man, the difference between the old way and the new way is it's night and day. We're going from tedious manual work and just straight up guesswork to a world where AI is building your prospect lists. It's telling you when to reach out, and it's even helping you write personalized messages. It's a complete game changer.
So think about what a lead gen rep's day looks like now. Instead of spending hours just digging for names, they have this team of AI co-pilots. One AI builds the perfect list. Another one raises a flag when someone's ready to buy. A third AI ranks all those leads for you. And a fourth one even helps you write the perfect first email. It's a whole new world.
And here's another great real-world example. Meet Flora. She's an AI employee for the garden company Neudorf. Flora gives customers expert advice on products 24/7 with 97% accuracy. Now, could you imagine trying to do that with a human team? It'd be impossible to scale. It's a perfect example of AI doing something humans just can't.
Now, all this tech is cool, it's fascinating, but at the end of the day, for any business, it has to make sense on the balance sheet. And this is where the story gets really, really interesting. Let's talk about the return on investment. So yeah, let's ask the million-dollar question, or maybe the $250,000 question. We see the efficiency, but what does that actually mean for the bottom line? What are the hard numbers here? All right, just look at these numbers from ZA Group. For 4 pretty common roles, you're looking at a monthly cost of around 22 grand. Now, look at the after column. The cost to run specialized AI agents to do the automatable tasks for those exact same roles, $196 a month. The difference is it's breathtaking.
Let's put a percentage on that. That's a cost reduction of 99.1%. Just let that number sink in for a second. We're not talking about a tiny little improvement. This is a fundamental change to how a business operates.
And what does that 99.1% look like over a full year? Well, it adds up to potential annual savings of over $250,000. That is money you can pour back into the business, into innovation, into growth, and into the high-value work that only your human team can do.
So with that kind of crazy financial incentive, you know this change is coming, and it's coming fast. So what does that mean for us, for the people in those jobs? What does the future of work even look like?
And this right here, this is the core idea. AI doesn't automate your job. It automates the boring, repetitive, predictable tasks within your job. And by doing that, it actually elevates your role, letting you and your team focus on strategy, on creativity, on the things that truly move the needle. And you can see this evolution happening everywhere. Your lead gen rep isn't just a cold caller anymore, they're a strategic market developer. The field seller isn't just pushing a product, they're a trusted advisor. Every single role gets a promotion, becoming more strategic, more consultative, and way more valuable.
This quote from a head of RevOps just says it all perfectly. It used to be that your value was in finding the data, in doing the research. Well, now the AI does that. So the new value, the thing that makes you indispensable, is your ability to look at that data and ask, okay, so what are we going to do about it? It's all about action and insight.
So let's bring it all home. AI isn't coming for your job, but you better believe it is changing it. All the repetitive stuff is going away, and the demand for real strategic thinking is going through the roof. So the question isn't, will I be replaced? The real question is, am I ready to team up with my new co-pilot and lead this change?